I call shotgun.
No, I called shotgun!
Welcome back to The Pulse. I'm your host, Marissa Sullivan, here alongside Daniela Groh.
Hey Marissa, have you ever noticed how clean our school always is?
Yeah, I wonder how it stays that way.
Well, the amazing custodial staff is always there to make sure nothing is out of place or dirty. Let's meet some of them.
I am the facility manager for the high school and Lafayette School as well. I'm also the district night supervisor of all the custodial staff.
I'm a custodian here. It entails maintaining the integrity, cleanliness of the building and everything.
So it includes obviously cleaning.
I take care of the C wing, which consists of rooms, classrooms, and bathrooms, hallways.
Setting up a lot of activities as far as basketball games, so forth and so on. A lot of activities in this high school together, so there's a lot of stuff that goes on.
I've been at the high school for 14 years, and prior to that I worked at the middle school for 11 years.
Over 3 years.
I say about 14 months.
I've been at CHS, give or take 3 years, about 6 years with the district.
Since 2004. It's about 14 years.
My hours are 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm also on call 24/7 for any emergency.
My schedule is 8 to 4, and sometimes do overtime is Saturdays or Sundays.
I have 8 hours a day. I don't work on the weekends.
I'm typical 2 to 10, 2 in the afternoon to 10 at night.
Harder days are definitely when it snows,
Snow days are the worst.
and you guys do have school because we got to clean the snow before you get in, so it gets difficult at times. Fashion show's always a rough one.
Fashion show set up, we have to set up the runway.
Some days they get a little hectic when we have to do other things, like my job entails also of the 2 gyms. So when there's activity going on in the gym, it's a little harder for me because I got to deal with my section and run back and forth.
Well, if I have a pasta party, for instance, it's a little more entailing. If I have several activities in the building, like if I have a civil air patrol or something going on in the library all at the same time, that can get a little crazy, but it's all in the day's work.
Now I have a good relationship with everybody, students and teachers, everybody.
I've gotten to learn a few of the parents' names and a few of the students.
Well, I've been here so long that some teachers that are currently teaching now were students when I was like at the middle school. And also like parents bringing their kids like for rec events and stuff, and I'll see them from when they were students, either the high school or the middle school.
Wow, it is really crazy how much hard work Mr. Kress and his team put into our school to always make sure it looks sparkly and new.
Isn't it?
Kind of reminds me of how the vampires in Twilight sparkle in the sunlight.
Oh yeah, I would definitely be a vampire because my highlight would always be on point.
I get you, but I'm Team Jacob at heart. Let's see what other people thought.
If I could be a vampire or a werewolf, I think I'd definitely be a vampire because I'm already halfway there. I'm really pale as it is, so.
I think I'd go with werewolf because they look cooler and aren't as pale.
If I had to choose between being a vampire and a werewolf, it really comes down to me about garlic.
Garlic? Ew.
Garlic is delicious. It makes everything better.
Is garlic vegan?
It's actually really good for you. It's a Henderson family remedy. If you get a cold, just eat some raw garlic, put it on a little bread.
I'm a vegan, so I guess I can't choose any.
So garlic, I love like a nice like garlic, spaghetti, you know, throw it in there.
Makes everything, clears up all the sinuses. So if I was a vampire, I couldn't have garlic. I have a cold all the time. So I'm going werewolf.
Well, I'm Team Jacob because our wedding is kind of soon, so yeah.
I am Team Edward because I've never seen Twilight.
Alex, am I invited to your wedding? So our wedding planner decided that chicken and garlic is our best dish. You know, keep away the vampires. So we decided to have, chicken and garlic. Me and Jacob are gonna have a good time.
I get my nails done twice a week, and these claws are not for a werewolf. I'm a vampire.
My dad got a pedicure once, but it didn't end well.
For werewolf, for vampires, way too many weaknesses. Werewolf just turns into a werewolf at full moon.
I'd be a vampire because you could hear other people's conversations.
I'd be a werewolf for many reasons, being that vampires are kind of useless because they can only bite. And werewolves have sharp claws and sharp teeth, so I feel like if they were to get in a fight, the werewolf would be more dominant over the vampire. Because you'd be able to claw his face, and the vampire would just have to bite him, but you're really biting fur, so I feel like you wouldn't be able to do anything. If you were to bite the wolf with your teeth, I feel like the wolf would just be more dominant over you.
Wow, I'm surprised so many people would rather be a werewolf than a vampire.
I'm not, and we'll see you after this commercial break.
It doesn't make sense. It's not any fun.
You can't keep failing. You need to get help.
I can't do it. It doesn't make any sense.
I heard about the high school. They have a thing called NHS.
What's NHS?
National Honor Society. They have high school tutors that might help more than adults.
Oh wow, that might help.
Wait, fight has an E, right? No. I literally had to look up how to spell 12. Dr. David Livingstone traveled around Africa for 30 years exploring the new land. Tingella. Tingella. You sure?
Sadly, gym volleyball is coming to an end.
And to close the season, we have the student-faculty volleyball game.
Let's see what Dan and Peter have for us.
After the embarrassing performance that the teachers put out last year, we vowed to never let that happen again.
I'm sort of tired of the seniors walking around thinking that they own the place, that they're all that.
I am very confident that we are going to beat the seniors this year.
I've been practicing, getting up 3-4 times a night because I have a baby at home. But when I'm up 3-4 times a night, I'm thinking about volleyball. I'm planning out that bump set spike.
You see this girl right here? You might recognize her as Olympic gold medalist, volleyball champion, Terry Walsh. Been taking private lessons.
Most students know that I had on the weekends. Basically, due to how important this game is to the staff and the faculty here, I now play volleyball on the weekends.
Small ain't all. That's all I have to say.
I can't wait to beat you.
Just be ready for a little bump, set, and sweat. See you there.
That That should be an exciting day for both teams. Good luck and play hard.
We'll be right back after this.
When you sit with your friends, they talk about the pulse.
I love the pulse.
When they talk about the pulse, you realize you are out of the loop.
Like that segment was so good.
When you realize you are out of the loop, you stop hanging out with them. When you stop hanging out with them, you leave your group of friends.
No.
When you leave your group of friends, you get a new group of friends.
The thing is socks and sandals. I swear it's coming.
When you get a new group of friends, you adopt their habits.
We need to
When you adopt their habits, you start wearing socks and sandals. Don't wear socks and sandals. Watch the Pulse at youtube.com/Chatham High School.
Finally, the Pulse decided to partake in the very popular trivia game HQ.
Reaching over 1.2 million contestants at once, this free app has given people the opportunity to win $18,000 in one night.
Let's see what trivia questions our host Jack has in store for us today.
Hello HQties, welcome back to another round of the Pulse HQ. Today's pot is 2,500 smackaroonies. Yes, that's right, 2,500 big ones. Yeah, I said it. Before we start the game, we'd like to make some shout-outs. Shout out to Cade Krause for the best looking hair in class. Shout out to Pat Saul for best editor. Shout out to Daniela for killing it on the girls ice hockey team. And last, and most importantly, shout out to me for being the best host. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's begin. Hello HQties, welcome back to another round of the Pulse HQ. Today's pot is 2,500 smackaroonies. Yes, that's right, 2,500 big ones. Yeah, I said it. Before we start the game, we'd like to make some shout-outs. Shout out to Cade Krause for the best looking hair in class. Shout out to Pat Saul for best editor. Shout out to Daniela for killing it on the girls ice hockey team. And last, and most importantly, shout out to me for being the best host. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's begin. Q1.
SpaceX is an aerospace manufacturer founded by which entrepreneur? A. Elon Musk, B. Bill Gates, or C. Jeff Bezos? The answer is A. Elon Musk.
Let's see who won. The answer is A. Elon Musk. The creator of Tesla sent a car into space. Let's head right into Q2. Which Austrian went on to become governor of California? Donald Trump, Bill de Blasio, or Arnold Schwarzenegger? I hope you clicked the screen fast enough because time's up. The answer is not the president, not the mayor of New York, so it must be answer C, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Wow, that was impressive. Only one person got out. Question 3. What was the most downloaded iPhone app in 2016? Option A, Pokemon Go. Option B, Snapchat. Option C, Instagram.
The answer is B. Snapchat.
Fun.
Instagram was created in 2010 and was the second most downloaded app in 2016, while Snapchat was at number 1. Anyone get it right? I hope you did, or else you are out, and that's no fun. Q4. What is the capital of California? Option A, Los Angeles. Option B, San Diego. Option C, Sacramento. Well, it's not where the Chargers and Padres are located, so I hope you didn't pick Los Angeles or San Diego. The answer is Sacramento. This next one's a savage question. Q5. How many people died in the Cold War? Option A, 400. Option B, 4,001,055. Option C, 445,067.
Time's up. Reveal your answers. The answer is A, 400.
Q6. What element begins with the letter K? Option A, Krauss. Option B, carbon. Option C, krypton.
I really hope everyone was paying attention in science and realized that Krauss may have been in your science class, but not talked about in class. Carbon is spelled with a C and not a K, so that means that answer is not correct. The correct answer is krypton. Q7. Who is Bruce Wayne? Option A, Spider-Man. Option B, Batman. Option C, Ratman. Tobey Maguire played as Spider-Man. Batman just doesn't exist, so that means Batman must be your answer. Come on, did everyone watch Batman when they were a kid? I hope so. I always watched him and Robin fight off the bad guys. What is the name of the space probe that landed on a comet in 2014? Option A, NATO probe. Option B, Rains probe. Option C, Philae probe. The answer is C, Philae probe. Damn. This is our lucky winner, my good friend Pete Krause. He's a smart man. Tell us, how do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, I like my $2,500.
Smackaroonies.
Smackaroonies in this case.
Wow, pretty impressive.
I'm still mad I didn't win. Pokemon Go is so popular. Anyways, that's it for this week's episode of The Pulse.
Make sure to watch out for our We Are Chatham spotlight on Mr. Haydu.
See you next week, CHS!